What's going on, guys? So today we are in my kitchen, and no, we're not cooking, but we are cooking up a recipe for healthy organs and healthy functioning body. So I'm gonna give you a little breakdown of what my daily supplement protocol is. So I wake up every morning, first thing I do is take my pills, but then I lay out the next day's worth of pills because I'm OCD and crazy and like to be prepared. So I start out and I have this stuff called kidney stuff from the Kidney Stuff company. I don't even know who manufactures this, but this is a great kidney support supplement. So I start out and I go 4 pills that I take first thing in the morning and 4 pills I take last thing at night. So I set up these little piles here. And then next on my list is, if you're gonna have kidney support, you gotta have liver support. And this is Project AD's Liver Plus. It's got things like milk thistle, curcumin, we have NAC, we have turmeric, which is curcumin, dandelion root. So this is a great liver support product and helps with kidney function as well. So I do 2 pills a day. I have 2 pills 3 times a day. So I go 2 in my first pile, 2 in a little pile here, and 2 in the last pile. And then playing along with that liver support system, we have Tudka, which is another strong antioxidant and liver cleanser. So I do, again, 2 pills, 3 doses. So 2 here, 2 here, 2 here. So now we move on to some heart health stuff. AD's Heart Plus, it's got D3, K2, ubiquinol. Sorry, he has 2 cameras at me, I don't know what's going on. So this is another great all-inclusive product that gives you a full spectrum of a few different products that people put together for heart support, heart health, keep arterial function going strong. So I do 1 serving of this. I'm sorry, 2 servings of this. I do 3 caps twice a day. And then another big part of kidney and heart support is blood pressure. So I take this blood pressure support medication supplement. It's loaded with niacin and high amounts of garlic and stuff like that. Do be careful because for the first time since I was like 12, I now have BO again. So I had to buy some really extra strong deodorant. But I do 1 pill 3 times a day. That last meal. And then what do we got going on here? So more with heart health and arterial health. So we want to maintain good LDL and HDL. So I have Cholesterol Pro here. It's high in citrus bergamot, which has been shown to reduce LDL levels and increase HDL. And this, I do 2 pills twice a day. And one other thing I need to mention that gets overlooked a lot, people just throw a bunch of pills in and take them with no regard to absorption or digestion. Everything needs a particular environment in order to be absorbed properly. So things like this citrus bergamot that I just put down here, these are in these 2 piles here, and these get taken on empty stomachs. So I'll wake up in the middle of the night when I go pee, and I'll take this along with a couple other things I'll show you. And then again, first thing in the morning, because those are the 2 times of the day that really I only have an empty stomach. Being a bodybuilder, we gotta eat every 2 hours or so, so my body's always digesting food. And then other products like the kidney stuff, the liver plus, those need to be taken with a solid protein because they need the bile salts produced in your stomach to break down and absorb them properly. And then other products like Heart Plus, ubiquinol, D3, K2, and picogenol, which is another product I'm gonna grab here. Those need a fatty acid. So we take those on a semi-empty stomach along with some omega-3s, and we'll talk about that now. So we're gonna jump into the picogenol, which is a free radical scavenger. and I take 1 pill twice a day with both the servings of Heart Plus. And then, as I said, those things need fatty acids in order to be absorbed properly. Plus, you know, a good omega-3, omega-6 is also great for heart health, joints, you know, good skin, everything. So Nordic Naturals is the ultimate omega, is a great product. So I do 3 pills twice a day. And then we get into joint health. So glucosamine chondroitin MSM. This is another product that you need the fatty acids to absorb properly. So I do 2 doses of this a day. So I do 3 pills twice a day, along with the fish oil, along with the Heart Plus. Now we have this product, IP6 and Insutal. This is another product that needs to be taken on empty stomachs. I'll take this along with the Cholesterol Pro, and this is a great immune support booster. So I do 2 pills twice a day. And again, this is taken in the middle of the night and first thing in the morning. Along with that, I do probiotic. Now, I'm a firm believer in getting a really good probiotic, one that's found in the refrigerated section. You want to keep it cool so the bacteria doesn't die off. And I take 1 a day of these. So this gets put in that pile, in the empty stomach pile.
You done these ones here?
Yeah. Make sure I got that one done, that one's done. That's done, that's done. That's done, that's done. All right. So this product here, DIM. DIM is a natural anti-estrogen to an extent. It kind of cleans up free estrogen levels throughout your body. Women, this is huge for you. Every woman should be taking about 200 milligrams a day, at least, of DIM. Again, you need to take this on an empty stomach. This is going to help combat a lot of potential issues like breast cancer, ovarian cysts, and things like that. You know, as a bodybuilder, we want to control estrogenic level as much as possible. So I do 2 pills a day, same thing in the empty stomach pile. And then we have Lactoferrin. Lactoferrin is a strain of probiotic. This particular one is actually really great for skin health. So if you have a little bit of acne, you break out here and there, I highly suggest taking Lactoferrin twice a day, about 400 milligrams total. So again, empty stomach pile. Energy. I'm not much of a coffee guy. Can't stand the taste of coffee, although I do love coffee ice cream, random. So I take Shreddable Untamed. I do 1 pill every morning. That's my cup of coffee and gets me going. So that goes in the empty stomach pile. You just want to make sure you don't take the empty stomach pile with the Shreddable in the middle of the night because you won't fall back to sleep. All right. Another thing for heart health. So my HDL and LDL were slightly out of range, nothing crazy. So I do as much as I can in order to keep my lipid levels perfect, or as close to as possible. So pantethymine is another great product to help keep LDL and HDL in check. And I do 2 doses a day, and these are supposed to be taken with food. So I take this with meal 2 and the last meal of the day. Electrolytes, minerals. As a bodybuilder, you know, our neurons can't function properly, muscles can't contract properly without proper minerals and electrolytes. So I take this multi-spectrum mineral pill twice a day, first thing in the morning with meal 1 and with meal 2. And then we have vitamin C, another great antioxidant product, keeps immunity up, helps keep you from getting sick. And these need to be taken on an empty stomach as well. So it's 1 pill in each one of the empty stomach piles. Then a multivitamin. This is a full spectrum multivitamin, has a little bit of a lot of stuff that we've already had in here, but the doses aren't really high enough. And again, as I said, a lot of things need to be taken in a certain environment, and they put things in here that need to be taken on an empty stomach or need to be taken with a fatty acid. The bioavailability is very low on these, but it is a good full spectrum multivitamin. So I do 2 pills a day, one with meal one with the last meal of the night. All right, then we get into the digestive products. As much food as I eat, it's really hard for our own body to produce enough bile salts and digestive enzymes in order to break down the foods that we have. And if you can't break down foods, you have undigested foods sitting in your intestine, and they can cause gas, bloating, things like that. So for regular meals throughout the day, I do this super enzyme from Now. It's a full spectrum digestive enzyme. And I do one with every single meal. And then AD has Ravenous, and this is a really strong digestive enzyme, and it also has some components in there that helps kind of detox your digestive system. So it helps keep things running a lot smoother, helps reduce gas, bloating, and also helps increase appetite. If your digestive system's running smooth and you're digesting food properly and things are going smoothly, then you can eat more food. So this, I do 3 pills 3 times a day with my larger meals. So it's typically my first meal of the day, my post-training meal, and my last meal before bed that I take this with. And these I don't lay out, I just take them individually. I keep a little baggie with some of these pills in my cooler with me at all times. And then glucose disposal agent, Matador. So in order to keep insulin resistance up, you wanna help your body disperse of blood glucose as efficiently as possible. And something like Matador is a GDA, and that's what it does. It acts almost like the pancreas, where it releases insulin to reduce blood glucose levels, but it helps drive the glucose into muscle store and liver storage rather than free-floating blood glucose that can be then turned into fat storage. So Matador is huge if you're eating a lot of carbs every day. I take 1 cap per 40 grams of carbs, and I have carbs in pretty much every meal, so I do one of these with every single one of my meal. Again, I keep these in one of these little baggies in my cooler at all times, and then I have them at the house here, and I just add them as needed because, if I'm dieting, not every meal is gonna have carbs. Sometimes it might have more carbs. So these I kind of just add in as I go. So I have everything all laid out, and I put them in these nifty little drug dealing baggies. Sometimes I do a couple days at a time, and I just line them up this way, so I just grab and go. So this starts my first fresh day. So in the middle of the night, I pee, empty stomach. Then I wake up, and I take this first thing in the morning with meal 1. And then 60 minutes after meal 1, this is the Heart Plus and the fish oils. And then meal 2 for me is a shake, so I don't take anything with that. You don't need digestive enzymes because there's no solid protein or anything like that. So your body doesn't need the digestive enzymes to break down that protein because you just have carbs in a protein shake. This is my post-workout meal. An hour after my post-workout meal, before bed. So that, my friends, is my daily regimen for health. Liver, heart, joints, kidney, and skin regimen. So you guys have any questions, you can always shoot me a DM or an email, and I'll gladly give you any of this information you got. And these are some of the brands that I've found and I've trusted over the years that seem to work well for me. And if you want to order any AD products, code's Rowe20 at us.projectad.me. And so you got to take care of yourself on the inside in order to function well on the outside. It's like being a Ferrari. You got to bring it in and get it serviced all the time. Make sure the engine's running good so she goes fast and looks good.